Abu Dhabi, where the Prime Minister toured the biggest mosque in the country. It is the only moment of Mark Carney's day that the UAE is allowing Canadian media to film as it restricts access. Behind closed doors before that, Carney met with the UAE's president and signed a new investment agreement. He also launched the start of talks towards a free trade deal.
The United Arab Emirates says it will invest up to $70 billion in Canada's economy. The news comes on the final day of the Prime Minister's visit to the Gulf state, with Mark Carney having been there for 2 days. And this morning, the PM and UAE leaders signed a framework investment agreement which will see the Emiratis put billions into Canada's critical minerals, ports, energy, and AI.
Good day, and welcome to Canada Deal Desk. I'm Michael Brooks. Today we are covering a major development in Canadian foreign policy. Prime Minister Mark Carney's recent visit to the United Arab Emirates, where he secured a $70 billion investment pledge, the largest foreign direct investment commitment in Canada's history. This isn't just a headline-grabbing number, it's a strategic milestone that could reshape our economy, create thousands of jobs, and position Canada as a global leader in innovation and sustainability. Let's dive into the details, exploring what this means for our country and why it's generating so much buzz among economists and business leaders alike. Last week, during his trip to Abu Dhabi, Carney signed a foreign investment promotion and protection agreement with the UAE, paving the way for this substantial commitment. The agreement is designed to foster mutual confidence, ensuring that investments are protected from political risks and regulatory changes. It's a smart move in an unpredictable global landscape, where trade tensions and geopolitical shifts can disrupt traditional partnerships. For context, this pledge comes at a time when Canada is actively diversifying its economic ties, reducing reliance on any single market, a strategy Carney has championed since taking office. The UAE, with its vast sovereign wealth funds like Mubadala and ADQ, sees Canada as a stable, resource-rich partner for long-term growth. As Carney stated during the visit, we're both energy superpowers who can lead in all aspects of the energy transition, particularly in partnership. This sentiment underscores the collaborative spirit behind the deal. Now, let's break down where these funds are headed. The $70 billion will target key sectors that align with Canada's strengths and future priorities, including clean energy, critical minerals, infrastructure, and artificial intelligence. Each area has the potential to drive significant economic ripple effects, from job creation to technological advancement. Starting with clean energy, investments will support projects like expansive wind and solar farms across the prairies, offshore wind initiatives in Atlantic Canada, and the development of small modular nuclear reactors in Ontario and New Brunswick. These efforts aren't just about reducing carbon emissions, they're about building a resilient energy grid that can withstand climate challenges. For instance, wind projects in Saskatchewan could generate enough power for hundreds of thousands of homes while creating up to 5,000 construction and maintenance jobs in the short term. Economists project this could lower energy costs for consumers by 10 to 15% over the next decade as renewable sources become more integrated. It's engaging to think about how this positions Canada as an exporter of green technology, potentially selling expertise to other nations facing similar transitions. Moving to critical minerals, the focus is on mining and processing resources essential for electric vehicles, batteries, and renewable tech, things like lithium, nickel, cobalt, and graphite. Canada has vast deposits in regions like Quebec's Abitibi area and Manitoba's northern mines, but we've historically exported them raw. This pledge changes that by funding domestic processing facilities, allowing us to capture more value in the supply chain. Imagine turning raw materials into finished products right here, creating 10,000 high-skilled jobs in refining, research, and logistics. It's not just about employment, it's about securing our role in the global EV boom. With demand for these minerals expected to triple by 2030 due to the shift to electric cars, this investment could add billions to our GDP and reduce dependence on foreign suppliers like China.
Infrastructure upgrades form another pillar, with funds earmarked to enhance ports, rail networks, and logistics hubs. Key projects include modernizing the Port of Halifax for faster Atlantic trade and expanding Vancouver's capacity to handle more exports to Asia. In a world where supply chain disruptions have become commonplace, this means smoother movement of goods like grain, lumber, and manufactured products. For everyday Canadians, it could translate to lower grocery prices, as imported goods arrive more efficiently. On the job front, expect 7,000 to 8,000 roles in engineering, construction, and operations, many in coastal communities that need economic boosts. What's particularly engaging here is how this ties into broader trade goals. Better infrastructure makes Canada more attractive to international partners, potentially increasing our export volumes by 20% in the coming years. Finally, in AI and tech, the pledge will fund innovation hubs, data centers, and research collaborations. Picture new facilities in Toronto's tech corridor or Montreal's AI ecosystem drawing talent from around the world. This could generate 12,000 jobs in coding, data science, and startups, while positioning Canada as a North American leader in quantum computing and machine learning. With global AI markets projected to hit $15 trillion by 2030, this investment ensures we're not left behind. It's exciting to consider the real-world applications, from smarter healthcare diagnostics to efficient supply chain algorithms that benefit industries like agriculture and manufacturing. Overall, this agreement reflects growing confidence in Canada's economy and diversifies our trade partnerships beyond traditional allies. In an era of uncertainty, with potential tariffs looming from the US, deals like this provide a buffer, ensuring steady growth. Projects are expected to begin in 2026, with long-term benefits for economic stability and job creation across provinces, from the Prairie's energy boom to Ontario's tech surge. Experts at the Conference Board of Canada estimate this could add 0.5% to our annual GDP growth, creating a virtuous cycle of innovation and prosperity. That's the update for now. I'm Michael Brooks. Join us tomorrow for more on Canada's global economic wins. Good day.